Hey guys, I'm Adam Carswell. Hi, Grandma. And today I'm joined by Marco Pfeiffer for a little express interview with you. I know Marco through the Cash Flow Connections mentorship program. It's really cool to see how, Marco, I guess, our friendship actually, the inception moment was during this whole Corona chaos. And, just grateful that you, along with all of our other graduates of the program, but, you right now specifically, had what it took to just say, yes, I want to invest in myself. I want to take my life to the next level. You came through our mentorship program over there that Hunter really does the majority of the teaching and adopted, a lot of his ways of thinking. And it's great to see where you are now. And the conversation, guys, that Marco and I just had for the past, 20 minutes was awesome. We're going to get into a little bit of that here, but Marco, if you could just share with our viewers and listeners a little bit about where you're at right now in your professional journey, because I think that's like the coolest thing to focus on for sure.
Okay, yeah, I've been a CFO for probably the most part of the last 10 years. Worked in different industries, oil and gas, manufacturing, and whatsoever. Started about 4 years to become serious on real estate, mostly investing in single family homes, and after a while. Starting last year, getting into multifamily or some small multifamily units. And the main driver when I got into real estate was kind of build another stream of income, being less dependent. In 2016, I was let go from a job. At the time, I had 2 mortgages. We just bought a new house. The old house fell through, and it was pretty not desperate, but not a pleasant situation. And at that time, I told me I will never ever be dependent on some kind of corporation, some kind of W-2 job, and I start building up that cash flow through real estate. I sold actually all my stocks. I got out of the stock market and focused solely on real estate. Educated myself. Along the way, I came across Hunter and his program, the mentorship program. That's how we met. And that was influential along that path too. Learned quite a bit about multifamily in general, investing in general, but a lot about mindset and focus. Got a lot of it. It was right in the height of COVID when we started. Yeah. But as we progressed, I kind of also realized on a personal level that I was able to basically replace my CFO income through rental income, through revenue streams I generated there, and decided back in September that I don't really need my job anymore and want to focus 100% on real estate and on some of the other passions I have. Financial literacy is a big passion of mine. I find there's just not enough done in schools for young adults to raise financial literacy. So those are the things, my passion. So besides real estate, I'm also trying to focus on my passions.
Yeah. And, we talked about this too. I mean, there's so many individuals out there that are feeling the way that you felt and want to, as we can, I guess we could say, exit that rat race, and you were able to do it. And so it's also reassuring to know, I'm going to kind of throw you out here right now, but Marco is actually starting to coach people who are looking to accomplish what he just did in school, because, he is like a prime example. Like this is like fresh out of the oven. Like if you want to know what it's like to go through this process, ladies and gentlemen, this is the guy. So I endorse Marco right now. If you're looking for a coach,
Yeah, no, it's funny. I mean, we talked about this. I didn't plan on being a coach or anything like that, but I did a post right after I resigned from my job and kind of started the financial freedom path that I was on, and that post got a lot of interaction. I was very surprised. I was actually ultimately over 300 some kind of likes or interactions whatsoever, and I got a ton of private messaging of people asking.
Which on LinkedIn, I just have to say, like, that, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't use LinkedIn a whole lot, like that's a lot of traffic right there from one post.
And yeah, from one post, yeah, I was zero active. I think it was probably my first, maybe my second, but it was probably my first or second post ever on LinkedIn. So and I'm on LinkedIn probably for, I don't know, 7-8 years. So just use it as some kind of networking tool for my corporate. Yeah, out of that, a lot of people reaching out to me found it inspirational what I said, kind of like, yes, it's possible. I mean, you might not be happy in your job, but there's a way out. Okay, kind of the golden handcuffs, kind of get somehow cut those golden handcuffs. So my way was through real estate, and I think it's a very fairly feasible way through real estate to replace your income. And a lot of people reach out to me and ask me, hey, can you coach me? Can you tell me how you did that? Yeah, I mean, I'm open to help anybody, obviously. So if somebody had some specific questions, I answered them. I got on some calls with some people for 20, 30 minutes, kind of helped them to go in the right direction. But there were also some people who asked me, hey, can you do like some serious one-on-one coaching and really get me to that level? And said, oh, so I actually had my first coaching call last Saturday for 2 hours, and went very well. I enjoyed it tremendously. We probably could have went for 4 hours, and the student I have now, she enjoyed quite a bit, and we're communicating, emailing. We're gonna have the next call next Saturday, and I feel very strong. She's very motivated. She kind of feels like she needs somebody to keep her accountable, but also kind of teaches her and some of the things what to look for. She actually bought a condo in Houston not too long ago, and didn't really do anything with it. And I kind of explained to her why I wouldn't have not bought that condo as a condo. So now we make the best out of it. We actually decided the best route for her is to make it an Airbnb, because it's a really nice loft, pretty high up in Houston, has a pool on the roof, and it's in a prime location. So it's 1 bedroom. So I felt like Airbnb is the best route to take for her. So as soon as we hung up, she went to IKEA and bought some furniture to get it ready for Airbnb. So that's the route we're going to take.
I love it. I love it. We were going to, you know what, we got to close it out here, guys, but just to reiterate it, the power of LinkedIn, it is such low hanging fruit. If you are a mouse and you want to roar, and what I mean by that is Marco, for example, his second post, 300 likes, unlimited traffic, like reach out to one of us if you want a few hacks on how to stand out in LinkedIn. We definitely love to help you. Another thing that I want to say is if you guys are interested in working with Marco and coaching, obviously we're going to have his contact information below. Reach out to him, especially because I just look back at my time with Hunter. And I know that when I first got started with Hunter, he wasn't doing a whole lot of coaching. I kind of got in the door early. So if you want to get in the door early with someone who's going to be successful, Marco, now's a great time to act. So just going to say that we got to wrap this one up here. But Marco, thank you so much for investing your time with us here on this express episode of Dream Chasers. Any closing words?
No, Adam, really appreciate you. Really appreciate, really glad we made the connection. And I cannot stress enough the power of LinkedIn. I mean, the person I'm coaching now, I did not know her before the post, but somebody liked my post that was a connection with her, and she got inspired by the post and she reached out to me. You know, I have now people reached out to me from all over the country, from all kind of different industries, from actually people from Europe, from England, from Italy have reached out to me. So it's an extremely powerful tool, and don't underestimate the power of a like. It's extremely powerful.
There you go.
Tool.
All right, guys, remember, I'm Adam Carswell, that's Marco Pfeiffer. Remember, in all you think, say, and do, take it to the next level.
Take it to the next level.